Hey, what's up guys, this is Racing Rep and welcome to episode 2 of our Williams driver career mode, and today we will do episode 2 and 3 and 4 in the same video because I have not been uploading very often, which I will talk about later in the video. But this is episode 2, 3, 4, that is the Chinese Grand Prix, the Hungarian Grand Prix and the Spa-Francorchamps Grand Prix. So we will jump straight into the Chinese Grand Prix and we will just summarize what happened, everything in this race and the Hungary race that is in Budapest. Then we will move to the actual race for today's video, that will be in Spa, because you know Spa is a Spa, we don't have to introduce it to you. We started off this race very good from 16th position, which was very good, and I gained a lot of places, and you can see I am gaining a lot of places while talking. And I dive it down with Alonso and the rest of the guys. It is fighting for here, but you will see that this I didn't upload a separate video for this because it didn't happen. You can see there is the safety car. You can see there is the safety car, and I had done some pretty big mistakes in the safety car. But if I hadn't done these mistakes, you will see where I would have ended up. As you can see, I did the first mistake is here while warming up my wet tires, because you can see it's the wet race. I just hit the wall and broke my front wing, and it was just the end of the safety car, and the safety car just ended, so there was nothing I can do but other than continuing the race. So that's what we did, and you can see we are P13 from now. And now if nothing goes wrong, I can just get into the points position. And if you don't know, Lewis Hamilton will be going to Ferrari from the next season, so we can secure a Mercedes seat if we beat a Mercedes car, or just be there and collect some points. As you can see, we are overtaken a McLaren and a Haas of Kevin Magnussen, and we have done the double pass, and we have set the purple sector, the purple first sector in these wet conditions after the safety car. Because everyone is in the traffic, you can see in the minimap the guys in front of us are in huge traffic, but we are in some clean air, and we are using this clean air to get ahead of everyone and get into the points. As we now go into the hard tires, and we are behind Stroll, and if you have been following my team career mode, you should know what happened to us in Florida in that series. As I am really overtaking Stroll, I have chosen the hard tires because the rain has ended, and I will see these hard tires to the end. I had chosen a one-stop strategy, and if you guys see at that race data map, you can see that up to top 17, that is 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 and 22, 6 people are out of the race due to that crash in lap 1 involving each and every person on that bottom 6. So both the Haases are out. You can see that Fernando Alonso is out and Daniel Ricciardo is out too with his RBs. So definitely we are having a good car, and I have bought some upgrades here. That is, I have bought a rear wing upgrade and a suspension upgrade here, which makes me have no upgrades in Budapest. So I have spent all of my R&D points, virtual R&D points, because there is nothing in the game. I have spent everything, so I can't bring upgrades to Budapest next race. So you will see what happens in that race. That will be for the later of the video. But you can see I am overtaking people left, right and center because of the grip that my hard tires is giving me right now. There is still a few laps to go, and if I can capitalize on the fact that those guys are not using faster tires than me, I can get a very good top 10 finish and even get ahead of one of those Mercs, which will be pretty ideal to get a seat for them next year. And if you stick with the video, you will see in the next race someone special will join us in the race. So don't skip this part of the video. You will see what will happen then as we just go on. And we have overtaken so many peoples, but in the mix I have taken a 5-second time penalty because I guess I hit someone onto turn 1, and I've got the 5 second time penalty. And as I dive down it from Oscar Piastri in that McLaren, you can see I have overtaken those Mercedes cars. So, which is very apparent. Oh my God! That McLaren sneaked up the inside of me, giving me no room, and he just kept his foot in, and he is out of the race. And Carlos Sainz has also gotten a 5 second time penalty because he hit me as we end the race. We finished at that position, but obviously our 5 second time penalty will come in, and also we had that safety car which had bunched up us, as we now are in Budapest, and that lack of upgrades can be felt in this race. You can see we have qualified P12, which is not bad, so we will readily jump into the race right now. As you can see, we are in the race and we are fighting Lewis Hamilton, because why not, we will be taking his seat next. And the dirty air from Lewis Hamilton, and we hit the wall and we just love tap the wall, and we lost 2 positions from that. We have no damage, that is for good, but we have gotten some serious damage from Hamilton there. Actually, I had the grip to go on the outside, but the dirty air from Hamilton that was coming was just so bad, that I lost the I understeered and went into that wall. It could have been very dangerous, as everything changed off.
We will have better luck in
the
future.
rain. My car was just feeling nowhere near that, as we had to retire on the last lap, as Sergio Perez wins the race. And if you see the points table that I will show you now, you can see that Sergio Perez is ahead of both of Max Verstappen. I mean, not ahead, and he is close to Max Verstappen. As we now go on to Spa, that will be the main focus and the main race for our video. And guys, if you are watching till now, you are literally enjoying the video. Obviously you are watching, so please subscribe to my channel, it will really help. And as we are doing the qualifying session, let me quickly tell you about, I am working on a F1 manager game, that is like F1 manager 24, something like that, but for Android. So if you want to support, you can join my Discord server, or if you know programming and coding, you can also help me on that part. As we go on and cross the line, oh my God, what is happening there? Oh my God, what happened to my car there? If you have followed the first episode, that is in Bahrain, you could have understood what happened there. My car is just having that small faults, that is mechanical faults. If you have seen the first episode, you could have seen I have hydraulic failures mid race. So I just went for the second flying lap here, because I was just not feeling very good about that lap, and it was not a good lap, but it didn't really face out. After that lap, it was a bad lap, because I am very bad at intermediate tires. As we now go to the race, and if you now see, we have changed into the Gulf livery, which looks pretty sick, and if you look closely, as it slides out, and away we go, as we are clearly ahead of those Apex GP cars. And I will try to dive it down the inside of many people. As I dive it down the inside of many people, and I hit a left tap between Ocon, as there is a yellow flags, as Ocon, I guess, is into the walls because of that hit from me. I don't know, I have no warnings for collision, and the track is clear. We will be racing. I have the medium tires because I want to do a medium to hard strategy. I really want to do a one stop, while the rest of them will do 2 stops, as I go down ahead of Bottas. And I should have tried to overtake him fully, but I was just saving my ERS, and I didn't close up that inside line from Bottas, and I just get fully obliterated by him, because I didn't close that inside line as he overtook me right there. But it's just the time of when, and not if, because I clearly have more pace than him, and you will see that in this moment right now, because in the next lap maybe we will overtake him, but I clearly have more pace than him around this track, around few corners. Obviously our car is fairly matched with Bottas. If we see in the performance chart, I mean Obviously I have set the car power, so I know what is what. We are fairly close to them, but the drivers make a huge difference in what will be good. As you can see, we dive down Bottas and we are into pit, and just behind Lando Norris and Lewis Hamilton, those two are fighting as there are yellow flags again, and I am just not overusing my battery as I dive down both of them, Lando Norris and Hamilton, as I go wide and I hit the barriers again. As in the last race, I hit the barriers once again, and clearly I have no damage, which is very good for me, but now those two guys are just out of my reach. Even with the undercut I can't do anything. It is lap 2 and there is nothing much to happen, as I have got very clean air, and only job for me will be to conserve my tires for now and just attack everyone when there comes times, as it's lap 4. And if you see to the right of your screen, you will see that my medium tires are overheating and they are very worn, as I am reaching Ricardo because he is on those soft tires. But if you see my medium tires, those are cooked. Those tires are literally cooked. So I just think one more lap, maybe one more lap. Those tires are cooked, I know, but just one more lap. Yeah, I will go one more lap. Those tires are cooked, but I guess I can go one more lap and try an undercut. Those undercut will work better with my medium tires very much worn up. And as you can see, who is it? Stroll. Oh, Stroll goes through. I overtaken Ricardo, not Stroll. So Stroll with those soft tires, obviously he has that Aston Martin which is miles ahead of our pace. Obviously that's Lance Stroll, so anything can happen. Anyways, we are into the pits on to lap 6 because of my heavily worn tires. I will choose the hard tires and I will see if I can get to the end with these tires. And it will be really difficult. I have to do a lot of tire saving, which I will not do. I will just push on these hard tires to see if I can just undercut a lot of these guys, because that would be ideal. And it is just the start of the next lap, the end of the next lap, that is lap 7. So we have not been able to overtake, capitalize on anyone. As you can see, the undercut has not worked. We were P10 before that, and currently we are P14. Many people on the top has not pitted yet, so we will see how that goes on. Verstappen has not pitted. He is in the lead of the championship standings and in the lead of this race. As we switch on to lap 8, and Carlos Sainz is in the lead because Verstappen has pit, as we are also P11 going for the P10 from Antonelli of the Apex GP car, which has really bad strategy with that hard tires, because he hasn't pitted. So he will have to pit and he will lose everything he has got, because he is now very worn hard tires. I will guess that those hard tires are just literally cooked. Those tires will have 20-30% tire wear left in them, as we are literally trying to get and close down that gap between me and Gasly right now, because if any safety car happens, I will have to be there present to work safety car pit stop work. Obviously the undercut won't work as we switch to lap 10, and I am under pressure from Ricardo. If you see, it's lap 11 lap race, so it is the second last lap, and I am under pressure from Ricardo and that kick saber of Zhou Guanyu, I guess, or it's Valtteri Bottas. I can't really see. I am just switching from the front camera and rear camera to just see where they are, and I am just strategically adjusting my ERS harvest and see if I can get this 1 point. You see, there are 3 cars behind me, that is Joe, Bottas and Ricardo. So both the kick saubers and that Visa Cash App RB. So I am really holding them up. I have been holding them up for the last 2 laps, but I will see if I can hold them up as we go on to the last lap of this race, of this Grand Prix, as Perez leads the way. If he wins this, he will be in the lead of the championship, as I am blocking everyone as I put the car in the middle of the road. But you can see that my hard tires are also overheating, so you can guess how much I have overcooked these tires. So I just let Ricardo by because I want to have the DRS. But Ricardo has so much tire wear left in him as he just goes 1 second ahead of me in just the span of 2 laps, and yeah, it's gone. Oh, sorry, it was Joe, and it's gone. The dreams of having the one single point from this race is gone now, because look how ahead of me he is, as Ricardo is pressuring me, he's pushing me through these laps. Oh my god, he just hit me and he broke his front wing. My hard tires are so cooked. You can see how red hot they are. You can just see in the temperature screen how hot they are. So now I have lost everything. P12, as though there is yellow flags. Oh no, Ricardo crashed and we have avoided that somehow. Oh my god, how have I avoided that? That was such a heck of an impact, as there is yellow flags in sector 2 and all hopes of me getting that one single point and carrying the team is gone. But you know, it's a very good finish. And if you have spotted the other Williams car, that is called TAO, because if you have seen in the last episode in the comments, one person decided to be in my team, so I just asked him to join my Discord and he joined, and he just joined my team. I will announce this in the next episode. It's so late in the video to announce this, as we are racing to the line with Yuki Tsunoda, but Yuki Tsunoda again gets it with the help of the DRS. So it's all gone. We ended up P12. Yeah, a pretty disappointing race, yet a pretty good race for us. We obviously finished ahead of Taco, so it's good to take things from that, as we finished P12 without the fastest lap, as Sergio Perez wins it. So now the driver standings will get heated up a little bit, as I will show you in a moment. So Perez gets everything, the 25 points, and Max Verstappen finishes in P2, but oh no, it's just 1 point separating Verstappen and Perez. So 1 point difference between the championship leader. We have still got 11 races to go, so we will see how that goes. For now, if you have enjoyed this video, like this video, subscribe to my channel for weekly Formula 1 content. I'll see you guys next time.